Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch. So you fancy a Swiss watch, do you? Buying your own little piece of all of that horological history and heritage. Those two magic words emblazoned on your wrist, Swiss made. But you've only got $50. That's not going to get you much, is it? Well, it might get you a lot more than you first thought possible. I've included this Wenger Field Classic on the channel before. It was my #1 choice, my personal pick in a top 5 $50 roundup video that I did about 12 months ago, but that was sight unseen. I hadn't actually handled the watch at that point. I picked it on specifications alone. So I thought I'd do the decent thing and get one in for review on the channel. And this watch has really blown me away. So much so that I've added it on the leather strap and its rubber strap sibling to my Amazon shop. You'll find a link to that in the description of this video. So just how much Swiss watch can you get for less than a 50? Let's flip the camera and find out, shall we? The Wenger bus is coming indeed. So let's talk price first of all. Well, before we get onto price, just look at the box. A nice little box, Swiss flag, proudly emblazoned there. And can you read that? Swiss made 3-year warranty. You're getting a Swiss made watch with a 3-year warranty for under 50 bucks. Decent little packaging as well here. So let's talk price then. I paid $38 and change for this one on the brown leather strap from Amazon. If you prefer, it's available on a black silicone rubber strap for $44 and change. So regardless of which one you choose, you're getting a Swiss made watch with a great set of specs for well under 50 bucks. It is quartz obviously, but quartz definitely has its place, and its place is just around this price point. And you're getting a full-size man's watch for your $38. This one, 41 millimeters in diameter, 20 mil lug width, lug tip to lug tip, slightly long at just under 50, and we've got bang on a centimeter, so 10 mil thick. Nice slim profile thanks to that quartz movement. This one weighed in at 66 grams on the supplied leather strap. I would imagine that the rubber strap version is pretty much the same weight also. So nice and light, comfortable, durable watch for everyday wear, this one. And they've done a decent job on the strap. We've got a bit of cross stitching there, and it's embossed. It's a kind of thick thing, genuine leather, 20 mil there. And we've even got a little punched in embossed Swiss flag there on the other side, and a decent little buckle there. Nice and brushed, again with the Wenger logo there. Definitely more than I was expecting for this price. Case construction is a very simple, all stainless steel one-piece case. You know, the brushing is unspectacular, shall we say, on the sides and on the bezel there, but pretty decent overall. And we've got a little embossed crown, so a signed crown. Again, far better than you'd expect at this price point. As is that case back. I mean, look at that thing, and that's properly etched as well. Just advertising the fact that it's a Wenger, who also make genuine Swiss army knives, Swiss made, water resistant to 100 meters, all stainless steel construction, and that crystal on the front, it's a mineral crystal, but it's sapphire coated, so it should certainly be more resistant to scratches than otherwise would be if it was just a plain old mineral crystal. All very nice indeed. So zoomed in on the dial, and as this is the Wenger Field Classic, we've got a classic field watch aesthetic. Nice and clean, nice and simple. Big Arabics for 1 to 12 around the outside, apart from the 3 where we have a date window, and 12 where we have the Wenger logo, the little Swiss cross. And we've got an inner track with the 24-hour markings. Nice choice of hands as well, black contrasting nicely against the white dial, very, very legible indeed. And I do enjoy the red second hand, complementing that Wenger Swiss flag logo there nicely at the 12, adding a little bit of visual interest. And those two all important words either side of the 6, Swiss made, hovering above a minute track. All in all, a nice clean design, and the little Wenger logo there, I'm not quite sure if you can see it, it is raised, so we've got an applied logo as well. I'll pop up a lume shot, and lume, to be honest, is always a weakness of cheap watches. You know, the more you spend on everything else, the less you get to spend on the lume. So I was delighted to see any lume at all on those Arabics and the hour markers all the way around the outside of the dial. But really, the main source of lume on this one is the hands, and there seems to be plenty of it. Nice bright green colour and lasts a reasonable duration of time. So again, another surprise from this watch.
And there is the watch sitting on top of my 7-inch wrist. It wears slightly flat, not much curvature to the lugs and 50mm lug to lug, but the lack of weight, the fact that it only weighs in at 66 grams means it's still pretty comfortable. You don't feel like you're wearing a lump on your wrist. In spite of those slightly inelegant dimensions, I would have enjoyed a little more curvature to the lugs, but really I'm nitpicking, it wears quite well. Nice strap, a little bit of embossing there. This one is going to show wear and tear. I've only been wearing this one for a day or two, but already you can see a little bit of kind of colour fading around the stretch points at the holes there. Nice little buckle though, definitely a nice touch, twin fasteners. But don't forget there is a silicone version available if you want to get this one wet to any degree. I would think that perhaps if this is going to be a Monday to Friday watch for you, get it on the leather. If it's going to be a weekender, and I think it's a perfectly decent weekender, then perhaps go for it on the silicone strap or pop it on a NATO. I think it looks great on this one. Kind of forest green colour from moose straps out of Canada, matching kind of brushed hardware, complementing the brush case, the kind of simple, clean field watch lines of the Wenger. And when I swapped the straps over, I noticed another nice little touch on this watch. Decent spring bars for a start, which is an unexpected bonus. A choice of lug holes. I wasn't really expecting that. I used the right hand one to thread through the NATO strap, giving you a little bit more space. I used the left one for the leather strap, meaning it conforms to the wrist a little better and hugs the watch case itself a little better. Very nice indeed. Again, unexpected from a $38 Wenger. But it can't all be sweetness and light today, surely, Jody? Well, not entirely. Don't be under any illusions, you're not getting a luxury watch here. Those lug ends are bordering on the sharp, to be honest. It certainly doesn't feel like a luxury watch when you're rubbing it from certain angles. And as mentioned, I'm not sure how durable this strap's going to be. It's already beginning to crack. I guess that's a vintage look all to itself, but I wouldn't think that you'll be using this one in 2 years' time. But all things considered, you're getting a remarkable amount of watch for less than $40. I mean, this thing looked good on paper when I included it in that roundup as mentioned a year ago, and I'm delighted to say that it has not disappointed me in the flesh. Definitely one of the best value picks under $50 without a shadow of a doubt, this Wenger.
So there you have it, an incredible amount of watch with Swiss made on the dial for only $38. To be frank, you wouldn't feel stooged if you'd pick this one up for just shy of $100, so the fact that it can be bought for well under a $50 is pretty special. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.